Okay. So, do you want to state your name or just give you a nickname?
My nickname, and it's Illy.
Ellie? Okay. And I want to ask you some things about relationships and your opinion on relationships.
Okay.
All right. First of all, what's your definition of love in your opinion?
In my opinion, the definition of love, my definition is like two people, they share a bond, they have a strong connection with each other. Like everything about that person, every little detail about them that they just really love about them. Like they'll do anything for that person. Ain't nothing can keep them away. They can never get distracted. There will be things like they dislike, but that love is stronger. Like it's just a great bond between them.
Okay. And there's like three kinds of love on different levels. I mean, say for instance, family, friends, and your significant other that you're dating. Can you distinct those three type of loves, or is it all the same, in your opinion?
They all different, but they all have a link to one another. All three, it's a bond with the other person. You have a bond with your friend that connects you with them. Y'all have a lot of things in common and everything. In family, you all have a connection, whether it's hereditary, physically seen, or just emotions. And then with your significant other, it's the same thing. It's a link between you two. It's a connection there. So all three have a link that connects all with each other, but they're all different.
Okay. And also, do you think all three types of loves is unconditional or conditional? Meaning, when you have unconditional love, you love them no matter what. When you love them conditionally, you love them for certain reasons. Do you agree or disagree about those type of love?
Each three, it's unconditional love, because you'll love your family no matter what throughout life. You still have that love for your family. And with friends, it's a conditional love, because some people you would think would be your friend ain't really your friend. And with your significant other, depending on if it's the right one, it's unconditional love.
So, one is conditional, which is family. Last two, friends, and your significant other is conditional.
It's the significant other. It could go either way.
It depends on the person or your belief.
I say it depends. I don't say necessarily my belief, because everybody has different opinions on it, but it depends on the person, how you feel about that person. Because people could have unconditional love for one person but go marry another person, but there's still that love there for that other person.
Okay. And also, growing up, how do you feel about relationships with your parents? Does your parents give you some type of base or some type of foundation of what you think love is?
I'd say no. I had to learn from many different people what love means, and just go off of how I felt about love, because I was raised differently. I wasn't raised, with affection and, getting love all the time. It was always like a discipline thing, and always what they say I was what I had to believe in. I had to grow up believing that you have to be a certain way and live a certain way. Like, if you have sex, wait till you married, always go to church, and there's a God in everybody, and a devil in everybody, and all that different type of things. I never was actually gave love. Like, I was such an affectionate person when I was younger, and I didn't get the same love back. So I started, becoming like a little ball, not being able to show love to people, because I wasn't getting enough from my mom, because my dad wasn't in my life. So I learned from friends around me and distant relatives, asking them how did they feel about love and what was love to them, and then put it all together and mix my own definition of it.
So, in other words, you had a hard shell growing up. Okay. And so let's get this right. So you are in high school.
I'm in high school. I'm a
And
junior.
you're a junior in high school. And how things are, or how you experiencing life now when you're coming into your own person and your own maturity as an adult, and how relationship is now, based off comparing your mother's or father's relationship and how things are going on with you now, like with friends, family, and person that you're dating or not dating.
Okay, so
So just give like one example, not just explain one of each.
one of each. Okay, restate everything.
The family and how it is now in high school. Your relationship with your friends, and the person that you're dating.
Okay, so with family now, the relationship I got going on, it's sort of distant. You know, I feel close to them, and we all play, but it's like we don't tell each other we love each other all the time. It ain't said, but we know we all love each other, but it's not being said.
Mhm.
And friends, I learned a lot that I didn't learn in high school, in grammar school. I learned you can't be friends with everybody. You can't trust everybody. You gotta. It's hard because I had a lot of friends and I lost a lot of people on the way. People I thought had my back and was so close to me, really wasn't. And then right now I'm not dating, but when I was dating, it was hard for me to open up to that person. The person will always say they love me, but I could never say it back.
So you have issues with love in that department of meaning one with a significant other, basically.
Mm.
So, okay. And also, in high school, people tend to the social status. So if they believe someone's popular, they try to date them because of popular status. Do you agree or disagree, or just the person's own, personal reasons to date that person?
Okay, from my school, yes, that is a factor because there are different groups, there are different cliques. It's predominantly a black school. We only have one Mexican, and then there's another campus, and it's a few Mexicans there, but it's predominantly black, and it's so segregated. It's different groups like the nerds and the geeks and smarty pantses, and like the cool kids, people who just there, don't do work, people who get along with everybody. It's all just separated. Because it's like a big lunchroom. Each table has a different group.
Mhm.
It's a group with the free girls, girls who do a lot. It does a lot.
And what you mean by does a lot? Like sexual?
Sexual.
Mhm.
And in the school, like your status counts. If you popular, then all the boys gonna try to get with you, or if you a boy, you're gonna try to get with the girl that looks the best, because it goes off of looks. It ain't what you wearing, it's how you look in my school. If you're not thick and pretty, or just at least thick, you're not considered as looking good.
So it's all about the physical aspect.
Physical, yeah, in my school, physical. Instead of brains or anything, it's just physical appearance.
Okay. And most of the people that be in relationships, do you think they try to experience or like try to find love through conditional reasons, or no?
In my school, I could say it's only about one or two couples in each grade level that actually got something real that's liking that person for how they are, and more than just a physical thing. Every other relationship is all about how they look, and those are relationships that you can even see they're not happy together. They're just together because of how each other look. It's always a sexual thing with them, never an emotional connection or anything else.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna pause one moment.